reorganization meeting tonight. We will start with the salute to the flag. Please join. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mrs. Cron, would you call the roll, please?
Mrs. Banis Clemens, holdover board member. Here. Mr. Casper, outgoing board member. Mrs. Cullen, holdover board member. Here. Mrs. Dolan, incoming board member. Here. Mrs. Kildare, incoming board member. Here. Mr. Kraus, re-elected board member.
Here.
Mrs. Miller, holdover board member. Here. Mr. Ragomo, outgoing board member. Mrs. Schmidt, outgoing board member. Here. Mrs. Walters, incoming board member. Here. Mrs. Yardley, holdover board member. Here. Dr. Yarnell, holdover board member.
Here. Thank you very much. At this point, we will have Judge Baum administer the oath of office to her. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. We are going to recognize our outgoing board member tonight. We have 3, but I believe only 1 is here from the roll call. So, Dr. Rattigan and Mrs. Schmidt.
Mr. President, can I make a point of order? This is a public meeting where there's going to be official action taken, and the Sunshine Law requires that there be public comment, but there's none on the agenda. Can you comment to why that is? Or?
There are actually 2 meetings tonight. This is the reorganization meeting, so the new board can be seated. There will be public comment twice during the actual full board meeting that's on.
Okay, but none during this, like the Sunshine Law
No,
requires?
normally there's not during this meeting, the reorganization.
Okay.
Okay, so tonight we are recognizing 3 outstanding outgoing board members, Mr. Barry Casper, Mr. Steve Ragomo, and Mrs. Suzette Schmidt. I would like to recognize the tremendous amount of work that they have accomplished on behalf of the students and the taxpayers of the district. Being a school board member involves countless hours of work behind the scenes to study and to understand the incredibly complex issues facing public school districts today. I can say without question that Barry, Steve, and Suzette have gone above and beyond what was expected of them. They confronted issues, as a few examples, moving to our high school home field from where it was at Papa Yoder, and annual budget challenges with fierce determination that they had to do the right thing. The greatest compliment you can give an outgoing board member is to say that they are leaving the district in a better place than what it was when they arrived. For Barry, Steve, and Suzette, this is definitely the case. So, on behalf of their fellow board members and the Pennridge School District, staff and administration, I thank them for their dedicated service. Enjoy the newfound time, and they're all going to receive a plaque. And I'll read what the plaque says. This one happens to be yours, Suzette. It says, presented to Suzette Schmidt, in grateful appreciation for your contributions to the Pennridge School District as a member of the Board of Directors 2013 to 2017. Congratulations, Suzette.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to the outgoing board members and Mrs. Schmidt. I wish you well in your newfound career, so to speak. At this point, we will move to the administration of the oath of office, and Judge Baum is here with us to do that. So if the re-elected and newly elected board members would convene for this.
Okay, would you raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me? I, and state your name,
I, Karen Zimmerman,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the office of my office with fidelity.
Thank you. Very good. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Pennridge School. Lisa, congratulations. Mr. Krause, congratulations. Now I have paperwork for you here. All right, so we have Melissa Kildare. And the white paper you need to sign and then give it to Anita after the meeting. Catherine,
Thank you.
Melissa, that's for you to keep this paper. Mr. Kraus, Mr. Walters, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, best wishes to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the board, new board members. Welcome back, Mr. Kraus, and thank you very much, Judge Baum. As always, it's a pleasure and enjoy your retirement. Thank you for coming tonight. Next is the call for nominations for a temporary president. So do I have a nomination or nominations for the temporary presidency? Mrs. Cullen.
I'll nominate Bill Kraus to preside over the organization meeting.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Mrs. Yardley, moved by Mrs. Yardley and seconded by, by Mrs. Cullen and seconded by Mrs. Yardley. Do we have any other nominations? If not, do we have a call to close the nominations?
I call
Okay.
and move to move the nominations.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Okay. Moved and seconded. Since there's only one nomination, Mr. Kraus, I believe you are in charge of this meeting. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Yarnell. Okay. All right, so I'll open the meeting by calling for nominations for the office of president of the board.
I nominate Mrs. Christine Yardley as president.
I second.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded for Christine Yardley. Are there any other nominations?
I nominate Megan Venus.
Okay. Is there anybody to second that nomination?
I can second that.
Okay, moved and seconded. So we have two nominations for the office of president. Are there any other nominations?
I move the nominations be closed.
Okay, moved, second?
Second.
Okay, all right. So nominations are closed at this point? Rob?
My suggestion is that since there are two nominees that Ms. Cron called a roll call vote in alphabetical order, so the first vote would be on Ms. Banis Clemens and the second vote would be on Ms. Yardley.
Okay.
If Ms. Banis Clemens were to not have a majority of the board by votes. That's my
Okay.
recommendation. So starting with Ms. Banis Clemens.
Mrs. Banis Clemens?
Yes.
Mrs. Cullen?
Nay.
Mrs. Dolan?
Yes.
Mrs. Kildare?
Yes.
Mr. Kraus?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Nay.
Mrs. Walters?
Nay.
Mrs. Yardley?
Nay.
Dr. Yarnell?
Nay. Sorry, nay.
Next vote would be for Ms. Yardley.
Mrs. Banis Clemens?
Nay.
Mrs. Cullen?
Yes.
Mrs. Dolan?
No.
Mrs. Kildare?
No.
Mr. Kraus?
Nay.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Yardley?
Yes.
Dr. Yarnell?
Yes.
on to nominations for the office of Vice President to serve for a one-year term. Do we have any nominations for Vice President?
I nominate Mrs. Joan Cullen.
I second.
Are there other nominations?
I'll nominate Megan Venus.
Anybody second that motion? I'll second it. Okay, so we have two nominations on the table again. Mr. Cox?
Alphabetical order, so Ms. Baines Clemens first.
Okay. That's what you
Mrs. Vanis Clemens,
Yes.
Mrs. Cullen,
Yes. I'm sorry.
Baines Clemens first.
Nay, sorry.
Mrs. Dolan,
Yes.
Mrs. Kildary,
Yes.
Mr. Kraus,
Yes.
Mrs. Miller,
Nay.
Mrs. Walters,
Yes.
Mrs. Yardley,
Nay.
Dr. Yarnell.
Nay.
Good.
Yes.
Mrs. Vanis Clemens was a yes. Mrs. Cullen, no.
Can you speak up, please?
Just read the yeses.
Mrs. Vanis Clemens, yes. Mrs. Dolan, yes. Mrs. Kildary, yes. Mr. Kraus, yes. Mrs. Walters, yes.
That's fine.
Fine.
So the board has a president and a vice president. Mr. Kraus?
Thank you, Mr. Cox. Thank you, Mrs. Crum. At this time, I believe we can close this meeting.
That's correct.
Do I make a motion to close this meeting?
Sure. And then the president can, Ms. Yardley can take her seat here. And I don't know where the vice president is here. Okay. Ms. Baines Clemens there.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the board meeting to order, and we will begin with a salute to the flag.